Hello, Leo, and welcome to your January 2025 reading. As always, we are going to start with a little bit of an energy cleansing with some Palo Santo, and then we're going to dive into a bonus reading this month. We are going to do one oracle card for every single month of the year ahead in 2025. I'm super excited for this. I want you to remember that you don't have to be here for you to experience the cleansing, the grounding, and the protective energy from the Palo Santo spirit. It is the spirit of the Palo Santo tree that cleanses, grounds, and protects our energy. So even if you do not experience the smoke, the smudge, or the smell, you are still going to have your energy and your environment cleansed, as well as grounded, and of course, protected. And we're going to start today's reading with my favorite oracle deck, the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle by Kelly Smith. I always link all of my oracle decks down below in the comments in description. So if you are going to be joining me at the end for the extended reading as well, I'll also have the link for the Animal Spirits Oracle, I almost lost this one. The Romance Angels Oracle by Doreen Virtue, as well as the Gods and Goddesses Oracle that we're going to be looking at in the extended reading as well. But for starters, let's get going here with the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle deck. And what is the primary energy for January for the Leo Collective, please? What is the primary energy coming for the month ahead for the Leo Collective? What's coming up for you, Leo? Okay, we're getting self-sabotage. All right, I call this deck my tough love deck because that's exactly what it does. It calls us on our shit. So Leo, how may you be self-sabotaging? I know that January can be a big month for people when it comes to New Year's resolutions and things like that. You want to make all these changes, but I don't really believe in making those changes in the new year, January 1st. I actually believe that those changes are better meant to come in the spring. That's the real new year. That is when we are setting or when we're sowing our seeds of intention. That's when we start our gardens. Our gardens are physical gardens. So why not our gardens for ourselves, our gardens of life as well? You might be finding that there is some procrastination happening, some avoidance, not doing the things that you know that you're meant to do. You might also find in the month of January that you're numbing out more than normal. We typically tend to numb out with substances and screens. So substances being food, drugs, and alcohol. Where might you be numbing out? Where might you be, this says, creating pain for yourself by standing in your own way? You know your current flavor of self-sabotage. I don't know what that is. It could be any one of the things I've just mentioned. But in January, really bringing awareness to where you're self-sabotaging so you can move through that. The easiest way to move through self-sabotage is to take action. When you notice that you're doing something that is a self-sabotaging behavior, when you're noticing that you're doom scrolling, that you're opening the app after you've already closed it, when you're eating the icing straight out of the jar, whatever it is that you're doing that you are self-sabotaging, taking some sort of action to do what you know is in alignment for you. Maybe it's taking action in your business. Maybe it's working out, maybe it's doing yoga, maybe it's doing a meditation, maybe it's cleansing your energy, whatever it is, take some sort of action to help you move through the self-sabotage. How else can we help the Leo Collective in the month of January, please? You're getting unwavering faith, and this is reversed. So to me, that means pay extra attention. My spirit guides and allies always put my cards reversed when they want me to pay extra attention. It's like a great big exclamation mark at the end. So you are asked to have faith in the unseen, okay? You might be self-sabotaging because you think like, well, what difference does it make? It's not going to happen for me anyway. And in that case, you're being asked to have faith that what is meant for you, you wouldn't have the desire if it wasn't meant for you in the first place. Everything you desire is meant for you. Every goal that you have, every wish, every dream, those dreams are meant for you because you're supposed to have them. You wouldn't have those dreams, those hopes, those wishes if it wasn't meant for you. So having unwavering faith that what is for you will not pass you. And is there anything else that the Leo Collective needs to know about the month of January, please? I'm getting creative projects, and this is a master number 22. So again, pay extra attention. Once again, this card was reversed. So what creative projects have been on your mind? What creative projects have you been avoiding? Maybe that's where the self-sabotage card is coming through. Doing our creative projects is really helping us tap into our sacral energy, okay? Our sacral energy. So it might be, if you are in business for yourself, maybe it's creating a new offering, maybe it's creating a new ebook or a challenge or a masterclass or something like that. Maybe it's reorganizing a bedroom, redecorating a room in your home. Maybe it's doing some sort of arts and crafts, whatever you have been thinking about doing. This is your confirmation, your validation that that's important right now. It's time to get things done. Make those creative projects a priority in your life. Now we're going to get into the 12 months ahead. If you're watching this video before January the 6th, I'm actually having a virtual event where we look at a 12-month oracle for each person individually. I would love it if you could join me at that event. And for those of you who are members of the Sacred Self-Empowered community, you get to join for free. So not only do you get access to the extended reading, but you also get to join these bi-monthly events for free. The link to join that event is going to be down below in the comments. And if you are watching this video after January the 6th, we could also do a 12-month oracle individually for you in a one-on-one session. We've got both 30-minute and 60-minute one-on-one sessions available, and you can find the link for those below in the comments as well. Let's get into the 12 months ahead for you. So for the Leo Collective, spirit guides, spirit allies, angels, please share with me, what is the primary energy? We've already got a little bit of information here on January, but what is the primary theme for the Leo Collective for January? You're getting energy healer. So your ability to heal yourself and your ability to heal others is needed in this world right now. Make sure you move through this self-sabotage, because I feel like that can be getting in your way. You know, maybe some of you work in a field where you're like, oh, I'm not an energy healer. That's nothing to do with my job. That's not what I'm here to do. But you don't even realize that you're actually healing people just in your daily interactions. Just by being you, your essence, your energy is actually healing the people around you without you even realizing it or consciously doing it. For some of you, you are working as healers, or you want to be working as a healer. This is your confirmation and validation. The world is waking up and it is needed. We're coming into a number 9 year. Number 9 is all about completion for a lot of people. We're going to feel that on the collective as well. So when we come into completion, we also have to remember that completion sometimes means endings of lives. There are going to be a lot of people with a lot of grief, a lot of people who are going to be seeking energy healers this year. So definitely keep that in mind if this is resonating with you. For the month of February, for the Leo Collective, please, can we get the primary energy, the primary theme for the month of February? I'm getting restlessness, okay? So calm the waters of your mind. You might be making a mountain out of a molehill. Whatever is bothering you in the month of February, try not to give it all of your attention, especially if it's another person. Don't allow them to live rent-free in your mind. When you receive the restlessness card, that is also a reminder to go to the water. Waters can be very calming. Again, it says calm the waters of your mind. So going to a lake, a river, an ocean, a creek, just sitting by the water, listening to the water can be very healing. The waters also represent our emotions. You might want to get in the water. If you're like me, maybe you like the cold plunge this time of year. So go in the water. It's so good for the central nervous system if you can just slow down your breath while you're in that water. It's also an extremely powerful psychic cleanser, getting into really cold, frigid water. And then, if you're not able to get in or around the water outside, then a pink Himalayan salt bath can be very beneficial for you all throughout the month of February. Personally, I have salt baths every couple of days. My poor bath takes a beating because I'm in there all the time and I'm constantly putting salt in there. And it does kind of eat away a little bit at the surface of the tub, but I'll just fix it later. All right, for the month of March, for the Leo Collective, please, what is the primary energy, the primary theme? I'm getting for you automatic negative thoughts. That's very much in alignment with what you got for the month of February. So Leo, get out of your head and into your heart, okay? You are the heart, okay? The heart of the lion. Leo, that's you. You got self-sabotage in January, restlessness in February, automatic negative thoughts in March. You got to get out of your head and you've got to get into your heart, okay? Get out of your head and into your heart. You're learning to take charge of the thoughts that you choose to give life to, this says. So you're learning that, okay, this automatic thought might come up, but I can switch it. Okay, I can switch it. I control my thoughts. And look at this, the self-sabotage card and the automatic negative thoughts card. These cards look almost identical. They look almost identical. Self-sabotage you got in January, automatic negative thoughts you got in March. Those cards are almost identical as well. So there's a theme that's going to be going on for you for a little while here. What you experience in January could be carrying forward into March, Leo. For the month of April, please, what is the primary energy, the primary theme for the Leo collective, please? You're getting old habits. That's the same as self-sabotage. Okay, the beginning of this year for you, Leo, the beginning of the year, it doesn't have to be all doom and gloom here, okay? If you're not resonating with this, or if you're like, oh my God, what is she setting me up for? Like, this doesn't look good at all. You have free will, okay? The old habit card says that an old habit might be keeping you from moving forward, but that's up to you. If I'm telling you this, that self-sabotage can be in your way, that you're going to be like overthinking things and old habits might be getting in your way, you can choose to take that information and do something with it. You can choose a different path. Consider this like a forewarning that the ego could be really strongly at play for the first part of the year for you. But with that information, you can do something beautiful with it, Leo. You can choose to take action anyways, even though self-sabotage is creeping in, even though the ego is trying its best to do what it's supposed to do, keep you safe inside of your comfort zone. It doesn't have to be a challenging start to the year for you. You can take this information and you can make changes with it. For the month of May, please, what is the primary theme and the primary energy for the Leo collective for the month of May? I'm getting reconciliation. So there is a relationship. Things are going to start to take a turn here for the better in May. There's a relationship that is meant to be saved in the month of May. This relationship, this friendship, or this partnership is meant to be saved. So maybe it's a relationship you've been considering or reconsidering. Maybe it's a fight. Maybe there's a conflict in the month of May and you're considering, well, is this the end of the relationship? No, the answer is no. This relationship is meant to be, again, it feels like that soulmate energy. So this could be romantic. It could be a friendship. A lot of our soulmates are friends and family members, not necessarily our romantic partners. And again, we are going to be looking at the romance oracle in the extended reading. So we can get a little bit more clarity on that for you. For the month of June for the Leo collective, please, what is the primary energy, the primary theme for the month of June? Okay, we're getting dark night of the soul. You're going within. You are going within. This can feel a little lonely when we get the dark night of the soul, but the dark night of the soul is so beautiful. We have to go and visit our shadow so we can bring light to it. We have to feel our feelings and our emotions so that we can release them, as opposed to that self-sabotage, which is stifling our emotions, stifling our feelings, sabotaging, getting in our own way. This dark night of the soul, this spiritual awakening that you're going to experience in the month of June is going to help you course correct, help you get more into alignment with your highest path, with your highest destiny, with your highest timeline. This dark night of the soul, I love this for you. I really love this for you. For the month of July, what is the primary energy? Positive life changes. So this dark night of the soul, like I said, things are going to take a turn for the better come May. And then come June, when you take that time for introspection, when you take that time for contemplation, come June, when you go within and you look at that shadow, that's going to help you come more into alignment with your highest path, your highest purpose. It says in July that positive life changes are ahead if you choose to trust in the process, okay? July is when things are going to really take a turn for the better for you in 2025. August, this is for a lot of you, your birthday month. What is the primary energy, the primary theme for Leo in the month of August? New door, new opportunities. This one's reversed, so pay extra attention. New opportunities. Again, in August you got, or in July you got, positive life changes are ahead if you choose to trust in the process. And then it's like, yeah, you choose to trust, and then come August, your prayers have been answered. New doors are being held open for you, Leo. This is beautiful. Come September, my current birth month, what have we got for the Leo collective in September? What's the primary energy? What is the primary theme for Leo in September? I gotta keep shuffling. That wasn't the one. I almost picked one and I was like, not that one. Let's choose a different one. The primary energy for Leo in September. The primary theme, we've got intuition. Again, it's reversed, okay? So you're learning to trust your intuition. You are learning to embrace your spiritual gifts. The month of September is going to come with it, this trust of embracing your own inner knowing, your own inner gifts. I feel like you're not going to be looking outside of yourself as much come September. You're going to be looking within for the answers. That comes from that dark night of the soul that happens earlier in the year in June. That dark night of the soul really helps you to come into alignment with more of your own intuitive gifts, your own psychic gifts and abilities. And then throughout July, August, and then coming into September, you really are beginning to trust those intuitive gifts. You're really coming into look within rather than seek answers from outside of yourself. And then October, what is the primary energy, the primary theme for the Leo collective in the month of October? I'm getting generosity. This is a master number 77 as well. So giving with no strings attached is so important for you in the month of October. I know you are a generous spirit, Leo. I know a lot of Leos in my life, and you are quite generous. The heart of a lion, remember? And what I want you to remember with the generosity card is that, nobody gives with the expectation that they're going to receive back, but really and truly, that is what's going to happen anyways. And the reason for that is because the law of attraction is always at play. Whether we're aware of it or not, it's a universal law. It's always happening. So the more we give, the more we get. You're being called to give with no strings attached, but make no doubt about it, the universe is going to repay you. There's also the law of reciprocity at play, give for you today to give for me tomorrow. So again, Ione, sacred reciprocity, you are going to receive something back for this generosity, make no doubt about it. But that is not the point. It's about giving with no strings attached. So where can you give in October? Can you give your time? Can you give your money? Can you give your items? Maybe you're purging. You could be getting rid of items. You could have a skill that you're sharing with people, a gift that you're sharing with people. You really got in touch with your intuition in September. Maybe in October, you're sharing some of your intuitive gifts with others as well. For November, what is the primary energy, the primary theme for the Leo collective for November, please? We're getting universal flow. Universal flow. Start to slow down. Slow down. Look at this. You got generosity and then you got universal flow. Do you see what I see? 777. 777. Okay. October and November. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Slow down. Take your time. Smell the roses. Okay. November is all about going within, slowing down, self-care, self-love. And finally, for the month of December 2025, what is the primary message for the Leo collective, please? For December, Leo, we're looking at wishful thinking, okay? You're learning how to manifest. You got those lucky numbers in October and November. December, it's all coming to fruition. You have learned how to manifest. Once you have the evidence that you can manifest, then you can begin to make your visions a little bit bigger. We often put an upper limit on ourselves, like, oh, I'm going to manifest an extra $500 a month, when really and truly, that's not going to make a huge difference in our lives. For some of us, it will. But for a lot of us, that's going to be a little bit more, but not enough to change our entire lifestyle. So we give ourselves this upper limit because of our limiting beliefs. We give ourselves this upper limit because of scarcity and lack mentality. We give ourselves an upper limit, but when we learn that, hey, I actually did manifest something, maybe I can manifest something more, then we can start to manifest things that actually make a big difference in our overall lifestyle. For example, you might For myself, I want to make enough money that I can eat organically. And it's expensive to eat organically. I want to be able to do that because that is, for me, really important for my overall health. So I used to think like, oh, I want just one more client a month. No, I would like three more clients a month so that I don't ever have to worry about my grocery bill ever, no matter how much it is. No matter if we're out of season, I want to be able to buy organic food for my family. It's really, really important for me. So you are going to have the evidence that you can manifest something in December, and that is going to give you the confidence to manifest something more. And it may not be a material item. It could be more experiences. It could be more love. It could be more happiness. But that's really exciting for you for the month of December, Leo. Now, in the extended, once again, we're going to look over some animal spirits. We're going to look at an animal spirit for the month of January as well as the entire year. We're going to look at romance angels again for the month of January, but also for the entire year. And then finally, we're going to look at some gods and goddesses and what energy and what magic and what medicine they bring to us for January and the month ahead. So I hope that you'll join me over there, Leo. If you liked this video, please hit that like button. Please subscribe. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you resonated with. And also, it would be wonderful if you could share this video with another Leo in your life, somebody else who you think would resonate with this. And I'll see you over there in the extended